Welcome to Days with Shaylin. In this game, you'll have the opportunity to get a glimpse of experiences Shaylin may find herself encountering in her day-to-day life. Shaylin is autistic, like myself. She deals with sensory processing issues, social difficulties, and sometimes she finds herself in a state of meltdown. The idea of this game is to educate players about autism through a fictional character who, like all autistic individuals, and everyone else for that matter, is unique. So this is an interactive fiction game that I created for my grade 12 capstone project. It took 3 months, 1 month of interviewing other autistic people besides myself, so that the character's not exactly like a carbon copy of me. Then there was stage 2, which was outlining, writing, and editing, and then stage 3, which was getting it all set up through Twine, getting the audio recorded and edited and put into it. That was the worst part. So the thing with this game is not all of the episodes. There's 4 episodes, and some of them focus more on the sensory element than others. I think episode 2 and episode 4 put a lot of focus on the sensory part. Shaylin's pretty hypersensitive, so there's a lot of sound. It was not appealing to edit. It was very overwhelming. The sound's not perfect because eventually I just couldn't deal with it anymore. So I kind of just settled for it as it is. I think it turned out fairly good, all things considered. So we can get into the game a bit. This is going to, I guess, be the trailer for the game. I provide a warning in the beginning, just about the sound stuff, because... and then episode 3, Monday, also could be troubling to some players because there's a bit of bullying and swearing and stuff. And then there's just a note about the word STEM because some people don't know the word. I didn't know the word until a few months ago, so I think we will go with episode 2. There's some eggs. Saturday. Shaylin, oh man, I need to get voices right. Shaylin, are you up? Mom knocks at your door. After yesterday, you're feeling absolutely horrible, but you know that doesn't mean you can hide in your room all day. Mom's going to make you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Too bad you can't eat in your room. That would be very much preferable. I'd like you to wear the dress on top of your bureau. Your grandparents are coming for lunch, and I don't want you wearing your pajamas. The blue dress looks rather uncomfortable. Mom will have already cut out any tags, but you wonder how much good that'll do. Despite that, you feel as though you should be doing as your mom wants, especially after she had to deal with you so much yesterday. What do you say? I'll be mean to Shaylin and have her wear the dress. All right. Thank you, Mom says. Hesitantly, you pick up the dress. The fabric's rough, like the cheap Halloween costumes tend to be made of. That alone would be bad enough, but you can tell the real problem would be the cinched waist. You already said you'd wear it, though. Pull it on over a tank top. That might make it a bit better. You can feel the roughness on your shoulders and the tightness at your waist. You wonder how long you can bear with it. You know you've got to go to breakfast, but you could hesitate a little more if you want. You could pick a book to read later today. After all, you haven't got any homework this weekend. Or you could clean your room a little. Mom couldn't be upset about that. It's a little chaotic after last night. You probably don't have time to do both. Considering this is just the trailer, I'm going to skip those options. And now we're getting to the sound. Well, there was sound in the others, there was some chirping of a bird that you might have heard. Oh, that's a rhyme. But this is where the sound more so starts, because you can hear sizzling, you can hear the clock. There's buzzing in the background, that's the fridge. These were all sounds from my own house. You less than eagerly leave your room. For a moment, no one looks your way. Mom's making breakfast, and Jason's building some Lego spaceship. A normal Saturday morning, and yet it feels nothing like that. You know, it's unusually calm and quiet, and despite that, every sound seems louder. It's like listening to multiple videos on your computer with headphones at 100% volume, and fortunately, you've got no way to turn down the sound or remove the headphones. It's always like this for you after a major meltdown. At other times, you're only somewhat hypersensitive. I think that's enough just for the game trailer. That actually, one of the quote with the headphones and the 100% volume, that was from one of the people I interviewed, and it was very good description of like experiencing that sort of stuff, so I included that. I hope that if you play my game, you learn something from it. And even if you don't learn anything, I hope that it is a positive experience overall. Farewell.